It's your boy Upz in the house. Ooh. Today what is today, my friend? Today is Wednesday. You know what happens on Wednesdays? It's seek and you shall find, from Matthew chapter 7. I'm gonna read Matthew chapter 7 today when I get to work. That's what I'm gonna read. I think I may read Matthew chapter 7 a couple of times. You know, this seeking you shall find, meaning that, you gotta stay into it. Seeking inside your own brain. You can find the answers right in there. That's what I'm talking with somebody. We're on a little skit. I be talking to them, and then I be talking to them and they symbiote, getting them to recognize. They ask themselves a question, then your brain say, I don't know. I had a dream that I was having that conversation at the table about trying to show somebody about what their brain was saying, and then I had in the dream, my wife, everybody was already on board in this little group. My wife, my kids, I think there may have been some other folks in there. They was already on board. They understood what I was saying, and even that person understood that their brain was doing this to them, getting them off their back. This is how it is. Picture that symbiote, that parasite, that brain as a separate entity. Because it want to be lazy too. That's why I say it want to be lazy too. So when I answer the question, sometimes it's going to say, I don't know, go ask somebody else. That's what it do. Because we ask it tells us it don't know, then we say, well, we don't know. And then that's be the end of the conversation. Most of the time, that's the end of the conversation. Never go any further. But on this Wednesday now, we seeking. That means we don't stop with I don't know. We keep going. We ask it again. Now, because here what do, the brain makes up stuff all the time. That's his job. To come up with stuff, to figure stuff out, to come up with assumptions. It's going to give answers. That's what the brain is for processing and getting answers. So it's going to give you an answer no matter what. This is what the guy told me one time, that the brain will answer the question. Whatever you ask of it, it'll give you an answer. You answer the question, it's going to give you an answer. And that first answer, a lot of times, is I don't know. Now it's up to you to take that answer. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, a lot of times, I catch myself when I'm up against the 8 ball when 4 or 5 projects jump on me at the same time. 4 or 5 of the same projects jump on me at the same time. I catch myself blurting that out. I don't know. Then I start laughing. I say, "Yeah, man, you just don't want to get into that right now." That's just an excuse, because that brain want to use its energy for whatever it want to use it for, which is normally garbage. Eating got the body. Hey, the body. That's what it's living through your body. It's living through my body. That's what it's doing. Living its life through my body. So I want to use my resources, my energy, my power, my brain. I want to use all that stuff, and my friends. It'll use my friends and their resources. That's what it does. And then once it's through with you, discard you. Yeah, what would it do? Own separate entity. It's its own separate entity. I said I'm gonna check that tire pressure. You know what? I gotta go get mine. That's $50. So somebody gotta get that. I gotta get that tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day. Yeah, I gotta get that. Thought all my cars was up to date. I'm gonna double check when I get home. Somebody's car got to get driven tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, so it can't be my son's car. Is he gonna drive this? He can drive this. Shoot. He gonna whine and cry. but you can drive it. But anyway, back to that symbiote using all that power. So I'm gonna be seeking today, digging deeper. My daughter was reading a book. She said you got to go 7 questions deep. 7 questions. Well, you may not have to go that deep all the time, but you're gonna have to be prepared to. You got to have those questions lined up because this parasite is pretty slick. First, it's going. This is what it do. These are what I've recognized. First things when I first ask it something, it's gonna tell me I don't know. Second, it's gonna tell me to put it off to later. Third, it's gonna tell me I got other things to do. Fourth, misdirection or distraction. Something gonna pop up, it's gonna bring something up. You know, hey, look at that. Hey, what about that? You know, so I know those 3 or 4 levels are in there. Then they chime to buy, hey, let's get something to eat. Let's get something to eat first. This lady I didn't call yesterday. I'm gonna call her today. Just gonna call her. I think she may be bipolar, but I'm gonna call her. But yeah, that's what it said. I had did all my whole list. I was down to her name, saving her name for last. And then it said, let's go get something to eat. I said, yeah, you're right. Let's go get something to eat. See what I'm saying? Then I went and got something to eat, came back, still didn't call her, ended up just texting her. But that's what I'm saying. That's what it does. Especially in my business, right? The business I'm in, if you ain't really working, and if you ain't got nothing working, it's like, let's get something to eat. So that's why people take the long lunches. That's why they snacking and eating, and everybody around there snacking and eating. So I try to carry myself some healthy snacks. I try to carry my own lunch. Like today, see, I'm out on turkey. So I didn't get my wraps. So what I need to do is make sure I cut it close. So what I need to do is I gotta plan this lunch. I think this lunch gonna be just chicken. Oh, I got a can of pineapples I can stretch out. I could just get a whole chicken and just have that whole chicken for my lunch. I might do that. If I get that whole chicken, I can have that whole chicken for my lunch. Possibly for 2 lunches. Because normally I try to drink a shake until about 12. And a couple of nuts till about 12 or 1. Then get that lunch. And then around about 4, eat another little lunch. I normally spread my little wraps out. Because I want to have that planned out. Because otherwise, I ain't going to eat right. I'm end up going to Chick-fil-A getting a French fries and chicken sandwich. French fries would be good. I love some French fries. If I get French fries and chicken sandwich. Oh yeah. Let me tell you. We put that thing down last night. We bought that Amazon and that Google. We should be in the trade right now. We opened up a separate account. Oh, let's go to this next one. We opened up a separate account. That's what we did. And then since we opened that separate account up, we went in there, put the money in there, and we bought that Google. We got that Google, we got that Amazon. Yeah, we in it. We in it for the 20-to-1 stock split. It's gonna be in July. That's a long time, right? But we just gonna see. We in it. We in it for the long haul. We in it for the long haul. That's what we is. We in it for the long haul. I label that. That's gonna be my wife's condo account. Meaning that she'll use that account, the money in that account, to get her condo. If it performs the way we wanted it to perform, you know, that's what that's for. That's what that's for. Then we're gonna move on to another realm. See, we can always get that money back out, but that's why I want to let you know. We're gonna be about putting that work in. Also, I'm thinking about looking at the stocks on my That's what the help of the daughters, the young daughters. They in there, they crunching them numbers, boy. Hey, them girls. Hey, my daughters in there crunching them numbers. They some number crunchers. They some movers and shakers for sure. For sure. They movers and shakers. They're gonna do some great works, great exploits be done in the world through them girls and my son. Yeah, it will be. That's why I'm shooting this little video here. My daughter supposed to move in our house on the 15th, I think. So that's gonna be all new for us because she'll be out of the house. She's gonna be on her new journey. Then we're gonna be reallocating those rooms and stuff on the big remodel of the house that we in. New windows, new gutters, new shutters, you know, inside fixed all up, brought back up, you know, doing some first class type stuff in there. So we'll keep that up. So we're gonna be in on that. Then I helped a lady out the other day, and I was like, I was telling her, I said, you know what, I was trying to do my retirement account. She said, yeah, when I worked at this other place, I had all kind of benefits. I said, what happened to them? She said, what you mean what happened to them? I said, well, where they at? You was in all these 401ks and all that stuff. Where your money at? She said, I ain't even think about it. Where is that money? I said, you need to find out where that money at. I said, well, how can you find out where it's at? She said, I could call this lady. I said, girl, you might have your $1 million in there. She said, yeah, I may have $1 million in there. What's it gonna call her? I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I said, for what? I mean, you got $1 million, you need that today, right? You wanna have your money? Yeah, but she might be gone. I said, she ain't gonna call her. Man, we sat there probably about 10 minutes. Me and her symbiote going back and forth. I say, the reason you ain't calling because you don't believe you got the money in there. Yeah, they might not have the money. They might tell me I ain't got nothing. They might tell me it's gone. Or it's a spot. Because I told her, I said, look, you can wait one more day. And then the worst thing you want to hear tomorrow, oh, you expired yesterday. You should have called yesterday. Oh, yeah, that happened to me before. I said, if this happened to you before, why you going to wait till tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to call her. When you going to call her? I'm finna call her. I kind of find her. You know a number. See, that thing, the reason I was probing her, because all these symbiotes and stuff, they act the same, see? As I was probing her, I was listening to those excuses, getting them in my mind, so then I can see how this thing bobs and weaves. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. So I got that intelligence, and that's what we can do. Then now I can start formulating an even better plan. Even better plan. There was this episode of Star Trek Discovery. They got that jump drive, man. That jump drive, that sport drive off the chain. But anyway, this guy, this ship was cloaked. They couldn't see this ship. New technology, they couldn't even see this ship. So what they did, they infiltrated the ship and put a little beacon on it. And then they came back out and then they jumped all around the ship, getting snapshots all around of the energy. So they built a full map of the ship and how to track it, how it moves. Then they was able to defeat them. The guy had to do it, he had to jump probably. Burnt himself out for real though, but he jumped probably 100 and some time. Fatigued himself, but he got the job done by just getting those snippets. Oh, it moved right there, let's get right there. We know how big it is, we know how it's moving around. We got all that stuff, and that's what I'm getting. Alright, I've talked long enough. Now it's time to throw in some Creflo Dollar or some pastor, since today is Seeking Wednesdays. This is why I get more into the word on Wednesdays. This is why I get some more word in instead of just on Sundays. Oh, they got hauling that thing out. That thing just slide back too. That's what I gotta do. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Peace out. Do it to it. Man, that would have been perfect. Do it to it. You do it to life, I'm gonna do it to my life. Do it to that like, that thumbs up. Peace out. Man, that wind picking up. Peace, be still.